It's kind of like they mixed it with a powder and the powder never dissolved. Hi friends, how are you doing? Thank you for joining my video today. Today we are going to be going over the two products here. Physicians Formula came out with the organic wear line, and I thought it was really interesting. I kind of think the future of makeup is cream products. So what we have here is a cream bronzer stick, and I've actually used it a couple times already. I was so excited when I got it from the store. I couldn't wait to use it first, as a first impressions on a video. So I've already used it twice. This is the Physicians Formula Dewy Blush Elixir. I decided to pick up the shade Gorgeous Peach, and I want to talk about these two. So what I've done, I've already applied a little bit of Physicians Formula foundation. I first used this tinted moisturizer from ColourPop, the Pretty Fresh, and I love this. But I wanted a slightly more coverage, so I put a little bit of this on top, just in this area and the nose. Then I put concealer on. I used my Wet n Wild concealer, Photo Focus concealer. Love this stuff. Since I've been using a lot of cream products, I just feel like that powders lately have been making me feel really, really aged. It ages my skin, and even when I powder concealer, I feel like that it gets crepey, and maybe it's the powder that I'm using. I'm not sure. But I have been going without powdering my concealer, or setting my concealer, and I've really thought that kind of, it looks good. So I've been going like powder free on. I haven't been using translucent powder, and I've just kind of been experimenting. So we're gonna experiment some more, and I'm going to use this bronzer. This packaging is really strange. I don't know if you can tell, but it's already really dirty, and I hate that. I hate that, but it's okay. So I'm going to take Tati's Blendiful, I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to just pat. I have a mirror behind the camera, so if you see me looking off into the distance, that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to blend this side. I have enjoyed Tati's Blendiful a lot. I definitely think it has a place. So I'm just going to kind of like warm up the perimeters of my face with it. And I love this stick bronzer because it's dewy enough that I feel like that it kind of leaves like a healthy shine, but really it doesn't leave like this wet look, it just leaves a healthy shine. I'm telling you, Physicians Formula knows how to do bronzer. I don't know like how they've nailed it down with even a stick formula. I have the old butter bronzer here and have used it significantly, and I love this stuff. And they've done it again with a stick foundation, or with a stick bronzer, and I'm just blown away. So that is the bronzer kind of worked in, and I think that it looks good. I think that it warms my face just enough. I just love the warmth that it gives me. The blush time. Now this one says, directions: shake well before use, pump to dispense a drop of blush elixir and tap to blend onto cheeks for a naturally flushed look. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna shake it, and I'm gonna just pump it onto my hand, just a little dollop, and I'm gonna use my sponge because I really think that that's gonna be kind of the best way to grab it. Now here's something that's strange. What is this? What are these clumps? And it's on my sponge too. Like, okay, I know this says elixir, and it's weird, y'all. And I am going to just put it right on the apples of my cheeks. But y'all, what is this weirdness? It's like, it's super weird. And I'm not sure if it's in there to kind of help it, like, I don't know, to help the color. Because ultimately, when I do apply it with a sponge, I think that, sure, it's pretty. It does leave a bit of a warmth to my cheeks, like I want it to, right? But it's got these really weird clumpy things. And like, it's kind of like they mixed it with a powder and the powder never dissolved. And I'm not a fan of that. I think it's weird. Now, I mean, when I apply it with a sponge, I can't feel the little things. And really, they went away. And I don't think they're really sitting on my face in chunks. Now, they did as I was bouncing it out, but they went away. So, okay, you know, it goes away. But what is that? I think it's super strange. And I'll pump another one. And mind you, I've been mixing this, so, you know, it means it's like, if you don't mix it, it's going to be all down in the bottom and it's going to be thick. So, when I kind of spread this around on my hand, like, you can kind of see the dots. You can see the weirdness of what's on there. And I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's just strange. And, you know, I'm not sure what to think. And I'm probably applying way too much because I am, like, well blushed up now. But, you know, I just thought that I should point that out. And I haven't watched a ton of reviews on this, but when I've watched other people review it, they don't talk about the weird clumps in it. And maybe theirs didn't have clumps. I read that the other shade doesn't have clumps. And so maybe this is just a strange one. Or maybe they just don't mention it. And they do notice it. Maybe they all have this. I don't know. Cream blushes, in my opinion, should not have clumps in them. So, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I would 100% buy this again, and I am going to be using this a lot. I'm so excited that I found this. And, again, not super impressed with it. I think it's very strange. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I had to say. I think the future of makeup is going to be cream products, and so I'm really excited to really dip into cream products. So you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you, and also ring the bell for more videos. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye!